Today's episode's brought to you by Hawthorne. Hawthorne, if you're trying to smell good in 2021, Hawthorne's the way to do it. Also, today we're brought to you by Quip, because if you're trying to have nice teeth in 2021, Quip's going to help you do that as well. All right, let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody, it's time for Cox and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up, it's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody, welcome to the episode of Guys and Crendor in the morning.
Yo.
Where were you going with that? You were like, it's like you had a revelation.
Yo.
You're like, there it is. Yeah, you were like struggling for it. Then you found it at the end. You're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that, to be honest.
I don't think you ever do. I think we're just, it's in the moment. We see where we end up at. Sometimes we get there. Sometimes we break down along the way. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best you can hope for, really.
Some days it is.
I don't know. What have you been doing?
What have God, what have I even been doing? I got my first ever flag on YouTube.
Oh.
I got a content strike. Yeah. So I've been upset about that all day. It's dumb. I made a goofy mistake. I'm just kicking myself over. I found an image online that I thought, oh, this is the official image of what a ship in Star Wars looks like. It's for my Star Wars RPG that I was doing. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to take this image, this layout, and I'll make a version of my own. But I guess it was some dude on DeviantArts, and I just, didn't bother researching. I was like, this'll do. We changed it, but I guess not enough for this dude's tastes. I don't know.
Right.
I don't think there's much we can do about it. I thought it was changed significantly enough, but yeah, I'm upset that I didn't just, like I normally do, which is pay someone to make a thing or make it myself in some really cheesy way. I just thought, it's not that important. I'll just make it, and I got. So I'm not pleased with myself, and I'm kicking myself for it, but yeah, it's just been one of those days. I hate that that's where I got one of my 3 possible total channel strikes was from that.
Oh, yeah.
Lesson learned. I think it's dumb. I'm definitely going to try and fight it, but I figure I'll lose. So I'm just like over it. If anything, I don't know. YouTube, every year I dislike it more and more. And this isn't a feeling based on what happened today. It's just I feel overwhelmed and burdened by it.
I still like doing YouTube, but not as much as I used to, because I like the variety of just everything now.
It's just, it feels like it's been so long since I liked YouTube.
Yeah. Well, we never really liked it. It was just kind of a thing, but it's gotten worse.
Yeah, it's gotten worse. I don't like getting flagged and all that stuff. That's not that's not what I consider a sign of it getting worse. I just think the overall atmosphere and community and the people, like the way the algorithms work and the way that it promotes people who are divisive and like assholes.
They promote the content that gets the money. And if you get views, you get the money, even if it's like, you won't believe what Pokemon card I got, or like, you won't believe how I yelled at some guy in the street and threw a sandwich at him.
Yeah, my whole soul. But it's all right. It's all right. One day I will, I don't know, be a head in a jar. So what the hell will I care then?
You got that right. Well, for me, you just
tell me about your better life. How are you doing? How are you doing, pal?
I've realized what I like doing for videos is or even streams. Like I like playing the weird games, like Battleship.
Wait, whoa. All right.
Yeah.
In my mind, when you said I like playing the weird games, I thought you meant weird games, not I like playing Battleship because playing Battleship on stream is weird.
Well, not. I guess like
I thought you meant like I like playing that game where you date cans of soda. You know, that's what I thought you were
I
saying.
would play that game as well. If it was available, I'd play it. But
it is. I think that's a real game.
Is it? Is it a real game? What's it
Yes,
called? Soda Date?
Okay, all right, so I found the game.
Okay, what's it called?
Only Cans. It's
All
Only
right.
Cans.
Only
It's called Only Cans Thirst Date. And it features unnecessarily high-quality cans, all colors, sizes, tastes, and accessories. Tasty and tasteful canned drink erotica. Corporate drama, family tragedy, greed, love, passion, photography. One-handed gameplay available. And it is literally cans of soda and lingerie is what I'm looking at right now. These are the images. It's Only Cans on itch.io, and holy crap, I can't believe this exists, and it is amazing. All right, well, now I know what I must do. Now I know what I must do. And suddenly my week just got a whole lot better.
There you go. See? Easy. All right, good to know. There's also a game called Snail Race. Ooh.
See, now you're into it. Don't come to me especially, and be like, yeah, I played a weird game this week. It's called Battleship.
Well, not many people play Battleship either.
What do you mean? One of the most popular board games, tabletop games of all time?
They don't play it like online.
I mean, back when I was a kid, we did. But that was,
All right,
you know.
so I found Battleship, and I was playing it on stream. I made a video of it, but like they have a game mode where it's like advanced Battleship. So like you get a radar, so you can like scan for ship parts, and then you can plant landmines. You can like bomb a whole area, so then you'd be like, oh, I hit one of the ships, or you hit mines. It makes it a lot more fun.
Do they have a Battleship game based off the movie Battleship? Does that exist? Time out. Now I gotta look this up.
I don't think they do.
Battleship movie game. Come on, there has to be. Classic Battleship movie edition game from Hasbro. Get out of town. Yeah, they have a physical Classic Battleship movie edition.
Is it Hasbro? That's the one I was playing. Unless they just made one for the movie.
No, this is one made for the movie. Alien ships from the movie.
Oh.
I forgot that there were aliens in that movie. I forgot the whole point of that movie was that instead of another fleet, it was aliens. Right. And they didn't. Then they had to play Battleship with the aliens because of some alien technology or some nonsense. I remember that. Yeah, it was fun, nonsensical but fun.
I played Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That was great because of how janky it was. So, like, you could be Gladys, who was, like, 69 years old, and she's like, my granddaughter likes... And they start talking over each other. The guy will be like, here's the next question for the... And she's like, I'm the granddaughter. And you're like, what's going on? And then they asked some crazy questions. But I made a video on that, too, so that was fun. I just had a lot of fun playing that. I played Bloons TD6. A lot of people been playing that.
You and everyone else jumped on that, yeah.
Well, I saw Sam playing it, so I was like, I've never played a Bloons game. And they were like, you got to play Monkey. So I played it. It was pretty fun. Except for the fact that when you're playing, everybody in chat's like, well, the sniper monkey go 402. I'm like, I've played for like 10 minutes. I don't even know what that means. Now I get it. Some guy's like, because he got to the part where you got to get the camo balloon to hit the thing. I'm like, I've literally never played this game before.
That is my least favorite streamer thing. I know people want to help. I know they're there to support you. But if you're just starting a thing and they expect you to be like amazing at it, there's nothing more frustrating than that.
Yeah.
To be doing a thing and people just be like, why is he doing it wrong? It's like, I don't even know what the right way is. And they're like, well, listen to us. It's like, do you want me to have a conversation with you or play the game? Turns out 99% of the time they want to have a conversation. And I'm like, well, that's not what I signed up for.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is like, I don't mind it, but it's only if I like ask for the help. Where I get to a point where I'm like, all right, what the shit do I do here? And someone's like, build sniper monkey, go camo. I'm like, all right, I'm doing that. But when it's, you're just playing to learn, and then someone starts yelling it, then I'm like, bleh.
I'm not gonna lie. I keep getting distracted by Battleship. I need to close this window. There are so many Battleship things that it's become distracting.
Here's the thing. You're looking at all that. I didn't even know what Ichi.io was. Now I'm looking through all these
Yo,
games.
dude. Itch.io's great. That is a lot of indie games, a lot of weird shit's on there. Some very good horror games are on there. It has everything you could possibly want. It's got everything from fun games for the family to hardcore erotica.
Now I know why you're there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's, you know me, for OnlyCans. Is that a game about naked cans?
The fact that you even knew about OnlyCans.
That's because, of course, this week, every one of their brothers sent it to me. I just forgot the name of it. They were like, you gotta play this, bro. And I was like, all right, maybe, we'll see. Like, calm down. Calm down, you perverts.
You gotta play.
You preverts.
So yeah, I'm just looking for more of those games, because like I had my streamer thing, that thing they gave you, where everybody was sharing it, like, look at my game streamed and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And mine was like, you played WoW and League, and I learned very quickly this year that like I'm just tired of League of Legends.
You've been tired of League of Legends forever. Why do you insist on still playing it?
Here's the thing. I still like the game. I'd still play the game. But right now, there's too many anime champions, and I get it. They sell skins. They're not nerfing them. They keep releasing more. I'm just, until they fix the meta, or they allow 2 bans so I can ban 2 of them, all right, Yasuo and Yone, I'm done. I can't. I'll play normals. I'll do other things, but I can't play rank. Can't do it. And I got the plat. I did it last year, so I've already peaked. I'm not going to ever get diamond. I don't want to get the diamond. I'm fine with being like, you know what? I achieved my goal. I got the plat, and as long as I get gold and get my shit, I'm good.
I don't know what the hell you just said about anything that just happened here. But I want you to know that you being upset about a game that literally has a fake K-pop band and calling it too anime is the funniest shit I've ever heard. Like, this game is starting to get too anime. They literally have a fake K-pop band.
Okay. I don't care that they do that. In fact, I think that was good for the game. It got a lot of people playing. There's some cool skins. They can do that. They can do whatever. My problem is when every one of those champions is strong. All right? They're like, Yasuo's been strong as shit for forever. Should we nerf him? Nah. Darius has been strong forever. Should we nerf him? Nah. Echo, he can play mid and top or jungle officially. Should we nerf him?
Why don't you just learn to play those?
Strong. Because I don't want to do that. I want to play Malphite. I want to play Heimerdinger. I want to play the Yordles. I want to play the fun champions. Everyone's like, oh, that guy's too strong. Nerf him. All right. No. Give me 2 bans. That's all I want. If I had 2 bans, someone's like, oh, but then the Alta cast. I don't care. I don't care. I want to ban 2 people so I can ban Cain and Darius. All right. I want to ban Yasuo and Yone. Make it easy. And,
none of that sounds easy.
Maybe
none
I'm
of what you just
out.
said sounds easy.
Maybe I'm just worn out. Maybe I've hit my point of the game where I'm like, you know what? I just don't care anymore. I don't want to relearn. People be like, you play Heimerdinger mid. Just learn something else. I'm not learning something else. I'm a dinger. All right. I'm a dinger main, and that's what it is.
You are a dinger. I've always said that about you.
And then one of my favorite champions gets good, like Trundle. He was like top tier, and then they're like, hey, get him out. He's too strong. What about Echo? Nah, he can stay. Very dumb. Very dumb.
It sounds like you don't. It sounds like you tell yourself you enjoy it, but I don't know that you enjoy it.
Well, that's just what League of Legends is.
That sounds
Nobody
terrible.
likes playing League of Legends.
That sounds awful. It's why I stopped playing Heroes of the Storm. I was not ever having fun in that game. Never. Once did I enjoy it.
It's a drug. They get you on that drug. You're like, you lose 5 in a row. You're like, you got it. Next one I'll win. Next one I'll win. And then, it's not worth it. So what I like to do is I quit. All right. So now I'm about to hit the quit phase. Give it about 4 months. And then I'm going to be like, dude, I haven't played League of Legends in a while. And there's going to be so many new patches. There'll be like 2 new champions. Be like, dude, this is great. Like, they buffed some of my favorite guys. And then I'm going to play it for like 3 months straight. And then we're going to just loop back around.
I mean,
we've hit the point where I've gone like full nuclear Denny's on people in chat.
What does that mean? What is that? I'm sorry. What does that mean?
All right. So, the Denny's insult. If you've watched my streams... You've seen the insults. So most people, when you play these like MOBA games, right, like Heroes or whatever, they just yell at each other like, yes, hey, guy, you're an idiot, or why are you going to that lane? You're dumb. Or they yell at the other team about something dumb. I've gotten creative. So I've said if somebody on their other team is a person I don't like or whatever, I'll be like, they open bags of chips with scissors, or they stand next to you at the urinal, or they pull their pants down to their ankles when they pee at the urinal. Things like that. All right, just weird insults. Or I said like,
yeah, who would open a bag of chips with scissors?
Or I said like Udyr
who
takes
would do
40,
that?
Or I said Udyr takes 40 items into the 15 item or less lane. Right, like those types of insults. Then I started saying, I hope instead of getting a Denny's Grand Slam breakfast, they bring you out a ground rule double. All right. Then I started saying, I hope they bring you out a Denny's Grand Slam and it's cold and doesn't taste good. Then I started saying, I'm going to spit in your Denny's Grand Slam. Then I started saying, I'm going to spit in your wife's Denny's Grand Slam. Then I started saying, I'm going to spit in your waifu's Denny's Grand Slam. And that's where we've gotten to. And I transitioned it because so many people are playing the anime champions. Instead of wife, I went to waifu. So I think it hits harder.
Right. Now there's some poor League of Legends K-pop girl. And she's like, oh no, my Grand Slam!
I mean, that's what you get for playing Kane top lane. Who does that? Nobody does that.
My Grand Slam!
So, in the grand scheme of things, it's not good for your health. Don't play League of Legends. I saw Mathis was like, maybe I'll play League of Legends. Just don't start. All right, it's literally like people being like, maybe I'll start doing, drugs. Like, don't start drugs. Just don't. It's not worth it.
I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of what it's like. You're like, yeah,
it's so much terrible.
More fun. But
I have
when
so
you're
much
on
more
it,
fun when I play other things.
that's what I'm saying.
But
why not just do that all the time?
Because it keeps you coming back. You don't get it.
No, just delete it.
Like, why don't
go
you
back.
just...
You don't need to.
Just don't do the cocaine. Just don't do the cocaine. Why don't you just stop?
Many people just don't do... Many people just don't do coke, my man. Many people
I don't do cocaine because I got League of Legends. So I mean, you know what? If you're trying to quit drugs, start playing League. I guess that's what I'd say for advice. At least it's like a healthier drug because it's just gonna. I don't know.
All right. Well, I mean, I think I disagree, but honestly, I don't know where we're at. I don't know where we've gotten to.
I don't know where I'm at either.
You tried to sell it as like, kids, don't do drugs, but if you do drugs, man, every 4 months when that shit kicks in, it's gonna be good stuff. But don't do drugs, though. Don't end up like me. But oh my God, in 4 months when it's back and I get on that, like that's what it sounded like.
That's League of Legends. I'm telling you. It really is. That shit's crazy. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So aside from that, I've had a lot of fun playing all those wacky games. I actually played some Fall Guys again. It was pretty fun.
Oh, that's neat.
And they had a thing with a fall ball, which was my favorite game. So it's literally just fall ball nonstop. And so I was playing that, and I was like, yeah, And again, I was getting my competitive like.
You got juices. You got competitive
adrenaline.
Juices. I get it.
Yeah, and then in fact we were playing Rocket League. That was fun too. I forgot how much fun Rocket League was.
Well, that's just fall ball, but with cars.
Yes.
Do you like XCOM games? Is that a thing you do?
I don't dislike them, but they're not like my favorite.
There's a game called Empire of Sin that I played. It's 1920s gangland Chicago mobster XCOM, basically. And they have all these different characters, all these different types. And one of them, I was like, oh my God, this is the character Crendor and I would play. It's an old granny. And her ability, all the mobster gang leaders have special abilities, right? You know, Al Capone has hail of gunfire and he just like shoots a bunch of bullets. But anyway, his granny has one where she blows poison gas on a person's face and then the person like becomes mind controlled and becomes her minion. And so in the middle of a fight, this old granny will like walk up to a guy and go, Granny says good night, and then blow gas in their face and they'll go like, oh, and then they'll join you as sort of zombie man. It is incredible. I laughed my ass off playing. The very first mission, you are literally just the granny by herself. And it's like, all right, so what you want to do is take over this establishment. I was like, wait a minute. Granny's going to come in here with a gun and start shooting the place up. And that's what I did. I went in and started gunning down guys. And Granny was like, and now I blow in your face. And I was like, this game is amazing. It is ridiculous. There was one point where I took over enough of this territory that a mob boss called me and he's like, we have to have a sit down. So I went and I sat down and met with him and we were like, okay, you've taken over too much of my territory. Don't make me handle you, Granny. And Granny, her options were like, don't make me kill you, bitch. And I was like, oh my God. So she pulls out a gun and I get in a firefight with this guy. At the end of the firefight, I straight up kneel him on the ground and Granny shoots him executioner style in the back of the head. I've never seen anything like this. I was like, Granny, no. She's like, say goodnight, bitch. I was like, ah. It was incredible. I've never had so much fun playing an old lady murder people. It was great.
I was looking at reviews here. Some guy said, this game is an XCOM spinoff with gimmicky characters. There's no depth or strategy or simulation involved in this game. It basically sucks. And after reading that, I was like, dude, I want to play this game.
It does not have like the depth of an XCOM game, but all the leaders are very gimmicky. And the fact that I found one that sprays poison gas in a person's face is hilarious. I enjoyed it. So it has the exact same BS that XCOM has, where it has like, you know, you can point a gun right at a person and still have a 60% chance of hitting them.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, come on. But it also was much easier to jump into and didn't seem overwhelming like XCOM's games do sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So I was in. Plus I found a character immediately that I was like, I love this granny. So I was in. Once you have a granny that can, like, Granny's like, I'm going to take over this city, bitch. I was like, yes, this is it. Granny, literally one of the missions is like, I need to take that brothel. I'm like, wait, Granny's trying to get a whorehouse? I have to have it. Yeah. Oh, I was feeling it. I was vibing the entire time. Thought it was hilarious.
I bought one game because I was looking for more like just random games called Ratropolis.
Oh no! What is Ratropolis?
Ratropolis is
You have to be able to say it if you can. If you're gonna play it, you have to be able to say Ratropolis.
Yeah, it's a fusion of roguelite, tower defense, city building, and deck building,
but with rats.
But with rats, yes. So it's kind of.
Hold on, now I gotta find this.
It looks fun. It's got very positive.
You've never played
reviews.
it?
No, I haven't played it yet. I bought it because it looked cool. There's like a couple people with bad reviews being like, duh, 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 duh. But one guy was just like, if you like Slay the Spire and those types of games, you'll like this a lot. And I was like, nice, I like that.
It has the side scrolling of what's that game?
That Kingdom game.
Kingdom, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll play this. Looks pretty neat. And I like rats.
This is why I need to stream more and not do YouTube stuff so much. Because
That's what
you
I'm
get
saying.
to play games like Retropolis.
Yeah.
And I'm over here just like, well, I have to do episode 36 of this series to finish it out.
Yeah, that's
Took me
a no
3
thank you from
days.
me.
Yeah,
That's
it took
why,
me 3 days to render this video.
Main thing now is I'll stream games and I just cut up some highlights for like YouTube and I just find the funny bits. And someone's like, you can hire an editor. I'm like, I'm just going to do it myself. I don't care. It takes like an hour.
Yeah, you know what's best for you.
Yeah, it's easy. It's fun. And I have a good time.
And I have a good time. I'm downloading Retropolis right now. Purchase for myself.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Get that
yeah.
rats. Get that
Hell
rats.
yeah. Well, you know what else you should get? We got this.
What?
We're going to do this, buddy.
Nice.
You know what else you should get? What? Quip in your life. Ooh. I know we have talked about Quip before. Brushing, flossing, chewing gum. Whoa. Gum is the unsung hero when it comes to better oral health. The American Dental Association will tell you, like, chew gum for 20 minutes after meals. I did not know that. Apparently, all those commercials that are like, this gum's good for your teeth. Apparently, it isn't just a selling point. Gum is good. Gum is something people chew as a way to relieve stress, curb appetites, and most importantly, freshen their breath. But many people don't realize that gum is an integral part of a healthy oral care routine. And now Quip has gum of their own. It was only a few short years ago that Quip reinvented the toothbrush for the modern age, and they've done it again this time with chewing gum. They've launched a new gum that's actually good for your oral health and comes in a dispenser that reminds you of the one-click candy you loved as a kid. Quip gum can help prevent cavities and freshen breath when chewed for 20 minutes after eating a meal. It's sugar-free, it's tooth-friendly with 0 calories, and it satisfies your taste buds. Quip added a long-lasting mint flavor, which, let's be real, that's the big problem with gum, is it loses its flavor too quickly. Crunchy tri-layer design, and stamped it all with the classic Quip tongue. The slim, travel-ready dispenser has 5 colors in metal or plastic, protects up to 10 gum pieces at a time, fits in just about any purse or pocket for on the go. You don't have to worry about wrappers or any of that nonsense. And you can add a gum refill plan for a gift that keeps giving all year round. Quip's customizable subscription lets you chew and share at your own pace. You don't have to worry about running out. Plus, the more you buy, the more you save with bulk discounts on extra gum packs. If you ain't on this Quip stuff like I am, this is the way to go. In addition to gum packs, Quip also delivers fresh brush heads for your toothbrush, floss, and toothpaste refills every 3 months from $5. Shipping is free, so you can save money and skip the misery of in-store shopping. Spread good oral health habits this season and join more than 5 million mouths already using Quip. If you go to getquip.com/Crendor right now, you can get a free plastic dispenser with any refill. That is a free dispenser at getquip.com/Crendor. That's getquip.com/Crendor. Quip, the good habits company. Also today we're brought to you by Hawthorne. You owe it to yourself to make 2021 your year. Let's be real. Last year, it was a wash. But we have time to start anew, and this year, Hawthorne's going to help you do that. Hawthorne is a premium tailored personal care brand that's making it easier for guys to feel and smell their best. We've said it before, I'll say it again. You go online, you take their quiz, and while you do it, you give them all sorts of honest, truthful answers. Don't be that guy who fakes his quiz to get like a good answer, right? What's your favorite drink? How do you spend a night out? Do you smoke? What kind of scents do you like? Do you use certain types of deodorant? All that stuff. And then when you're done, and let's be real, the quiz is very easy. It's actually kind of fun. I'm not even gonna lie. I love online quizzes like that. And what ends up happening is at the end, you get products tailored for you. So in my case, I got a cologne, one for work, and a cologne, one for play. They are exactly what I wanted. They catered them and crafted them for me. And if you want, you can upgrade your self-care routine to more than just colognes. They have deodorants and body washes and all sorts of things. It's a fun and convenient way to get super high quality products tailored specifically to you. Hawthorne takes the risk out of all of this by giving you free shipping on your order and returns. If you don't like the product, they'll do everything they can. They'll even retailer it to customize it to what you do want if they, for some reason, don't meet up to what you expect. Take Hawthorne's quiz today by going to hawthorne.co and using promo code COX to get 10% off your first purchase. That's HAWTHORNE.co, promo code COX. Hawthorne.co, promo code COX. All right, Crendor, let's go chop it up. This guy,
Oh boy, we got the traffic. We got the traffic up here. Looking down there. You know what? That's kind of weird. We go up here to look down there. You ever think about that?
No, never.
Yeah, I guess that's true because when you're down there, you can't really see that much, so it does make sense. But it's just one of those things you just think about in life, you know, you know. Oh man, I got nothing.
I can tell.
I can't just do the traffic report. There's cars down there, and they're driving around. There goes a guy on a motorcycle. There's a boat, and a bird. Back to you.
Well, I think he's dead. Whatever. We'll find out next week.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go over to the weather. How's that weather?
Weather time. Whoa. We've got a weather request for Coxhoe, England.
Coxhoe, England?
Coxhoe, England. I guess it's also Durham, England. Durham?
Oh, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. I want to know where. Now you're making me look up Coxhoe.
No, Coxhoe.
Right? No, I just
Coxhoe.
came out of my. Yeah, no, it just came out of my mouth wrong.
Oh, okay.
Coxhoe Hall, Durham, England.
Yeah, look at that. There it is.
Oh, is that my ancestral family home, Coxhoe Hall?
It feels like you should have CoxCon there. You know.
I really should. That place is definitely haunted. As I look at it now, it is haunted as shit. That place. That is.
Oh yeah, that's like all. Look at that, that's all the way up there.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
That place has seen some wars. Right on the border of Scotland.
Oh yeah, this place. Coxhoe Hall. Elizabeth, who is this? Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Elizabeth Barrett Browning was born in Coxhoe Hall, Durham, the eldest child of 12 siblings. For over 200 years, the Barrett family held a residence in Jamaica as owner of sugar plantations, which profited from the labor of slaves. Well, never mind, I'm out.
Well,
they can keep it. Nah. No, thank you. I'm out.
Well, in Durham, England, it is 41 degrees. 5% chance of rain through 4 a.m., but don't worry. There's going to be plenty of rain. It's got a 82% humidity, 30.02 inches of pressure, 10 miles of visibility, 36 on the dew point, 12-mile-an-hour winds. You got a waxing crescent moon phase and a UV index of 0 out of 10. You got your sunrise coming up at 8:16 a.m. and your sunset happening at 4:16 p.m. But the days are getting longer. We've already we hit that the longest day of the year last month.
But the days are getting longer.
But the days are getting longer. The 10-day, you've got Tuesday, 44 degrees and rain. Wednesday, 43 and rain. Thursday, 39 and rain/snow.
Ooh.
Friday, 38. Saturday, 37. Sunday, 36, rain and snow. Monday, rain and snow, 38. Tuesday, 39, rain. Wednesday, rain. Thursday, rain. Friday, rain. Saturday, a lot of rain. Only a couple no rain days.
What is the percentage chance of ghosts? Do we know that?
Ghosts?
Is there 28% chance of ghosts?
20. If you go there, it's like an 87% chance of ghosts.
Right. If you're on the property, 28. But if you're in the house, 80%.
Yeah, at least 80.
At least.
At least. Depends.
At least.
Depends if you're wearing any, like, garlic or something.
Right, or if you have an ancient locket that belonged to one of the family members when you step on the premises. Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is it? Oh, wait, garlic's vampires. I was thinking of the wrong thing.
Well, if it's a vampire ghost, you're set. You're fine.
That's true. Oh, my God. Has anyone ever seen a vampire ghost?
I don't know.
Somebody's had to have, right? And someone's like, vampire ghosts aren't real. Yeah, well, people see Bigfoot and shit.
Look, agreed. Look, we're on the same page. Agreed.
So I want to see a vampire ghost.
I want to see a vampire ghost.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that Nick Cage movie.
Oh, don't worry. We've talked about it before.
Didn't talk about it.
The Nick Cage, countless times. Wally's Wonderland or whatever?
Yeah.
We have
not talked about it.
We have mentioned that it was coming for multiple episodes.
They were a long time ago. How long has this movie been in production?
It wasn't over the last year. We have talked about that specifically. I know of at least 2 times.
It's all blocked out in my mind.
And we were like, is that just Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes. We have to do a community watch.
Remember that.
We have to do a community watch along where we have to be like, all right, everyone, tune in. We're watching this shit.
It's got to be on Amazon Video or something, right? That's gonna be like Twitch community watchable.
I don't know. I have no clue. I have no idea what the.
It's gotta be.
I don't know how it comes out or when it comes out. It's probably gonna be like one of those things like only in theaters for some reason.
No, they said only online, which I expected.
That makes more sense. Probably have to log into their website. Like only online.
Only on willieswonderland.com.
We definitely need to do something with that. I don't know how or what way, but we should.
We'll figure it out. And that's the weather.
All right. What's going on in sports?
So, first things first, NFL playoffs. The conference championship games are set. The Bills have beaten the Ravens. The Chiefs beat the Browns. The Buccaneers beat the Saints. And the Packers beat the Rams. So it will be Buffalo heading into Kansas City and Tampa Bay heading into Green Bay. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers in Lambeau Field. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Hopefully Green Bay wins. Although Sinvicta's a Bucs fan, so we got a thing going where we're just one of our teams will make it. So that's kind of fun.
That's very diplomatic of you. I mean, one of our teams will make it.
I'm really hoping for a Bills-Packers Super Bowl. I want the Bills to win, right? They've had so much sadness. If they make it and the Packers lose, I wouldn't even be that upset because I'd be like, at least the Bills, got a Super Bowl. So I'm hoping the Bills win either way so I can root for them.
That's very nice of you.
Hey, no problem. But then again, last year I was like, I hope it's...
Hey, no problem. I'm a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy. Last year I was like, dude, I hope it's a Packers Titans Super Bowl, and then it was 49ers Chiefs. So I already know it's gonna be Chiefs Buccaneers. That's gonna God.
If it's the Chiefs Buccaneers, I will, just like last year, will not be watching.
I'm out of there.
Yeah, I have no intention of watching that.
Give me Packers Bills, please. I swear to God, if it's another year, both my teams I want to get in not getting in, I'm gonna have a bad time. But either way, then in NHL, we've got the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Nashville Predators up at the top at 2-0. And the Blackhawks at the bottom at 0-3, and the Blue Jackets 0-2. Red Wings are 1-1. It's a Central. Then you got the Capitals and the Flyers 2-0. You got the Golden Knights and the Wild 2-0, and you got the Maple Leafs at 2-1.
What is the hockey season like this year? When you say 2-1 to me, I'm like, well, that doesn't mean nothing at the end of the day. Hockey takes forever. But like, how many games are they playing?
I believe they're only playing like 60 or something.
All right, I still think you being like games. They are 2-0. It tells me nothing about the actual team now.
Well, they just started. Oh, it's 56. Playing 56 games.
I understand they just started, but being like they are 2-0 right now, that at the end of the day, that could be a fluke in the hockey season.
Well, yeah, pretty much none of this matters right now. It takes like at least 20 games to really get going. Except for the fact that usually the teams that start out bad are not very good. So then we also had some basketball. That's been fun. Bulls won. I was happy about that. James Harden got traded from the Rockets to the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, saw that.
That was pretty crazy. He's kind of crazy as well. And checking out the standings, you've got the Bucks in first at 9-4. You got the Celtics, the Pacers, the 76ers, the Nets, all in the top 5, and then the 6 through 11 is kind of just 6 and 5 win teams. You got the Magic, Cavs, Hornets, Knicks, Hawks. I burped as I said that, and the Bulls. And then the Heat, Raptors, Wizards, Pistons, all at the bottom. In the West, you got the Lakers, the Jazz, the Clippers, the Suns, the Trail Blazers, the Spurs, and then a bunch of 6-6 teams. You got the Mavs, Warriors, the Grizzlies, the Thunder, Nuggets 6-7, Kings 5-8, Pelicans, Rockets 4-7 at the bottom, and the Timberwolves 3-8. Pelicans are 4-7. They're supposed to be good. They got all these top draft picks.
Terrible name for a team.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there. Of all the birds you could choose, the Pelican, terrible name for a team. I don't care where you're from. I don't care how many actual Pelicans you have. Terrible name for a sports team. Just not good.
I don't know how they're losing. Like, they were supposed to. What do they got? They got Eric Bledsoe. They got Brandon Ingram. They got Zion Williamson. Like, Zion Williamson's supposed to be like their superstar, carrying them to the promised land. He's not doing it. They got Steven Adams.
I don't know any of the names you said. Don't know any.
I know
You
too
just
many
named.
sports
You could have
things.
named. You could have named anyone. They have Joe Johnson and Paul Wilkinson and Farts McGee, and I would have been like, "Oh, okay." Same reaction.
There actually was a Joe Johnson in the NBA.
Farts McGee, is he in there?
Farts McGee. That was back in the 50s. Of course.
He used his farts to propel him for the dunk.
It was truly sensational, one of a time.
You know, like how Jordan would stick out his tongue. Farts McGee would stick his ass out and propel himself with his farts.
It was a sight to see. And that's sports.
All right, Crendor. What is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. Big news story of the day. Big news story. It's the big news story. It's the big news story of the day.
It's a great stalling for time song. I love it.
Yeah, I always got to think up a new one. Scientists discovered snakes can turn their body into lassos to climb.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah. So,
Wait, do they fling themselves?
I guess so. Hold on, there's a little video thing. All right, hold on, I'll link this to you just to see. There you go.
I'm not okay. I don't want to see this snake be terrifying.
All right, there he is.
Wait, how did we just discover this?
I don't know.
How
You
does
would think
this?
we would've seen
Haven't
them.
we been studying snakes for long enough to? What? So yeah, the snake sort of wraps itself around itself and then climbs.
Wiggles on up.
Yeah, wiggles up pipes and stuff, and it doesn't do it. I thought snakes would just go up it normally, but this seems more complex. Like it looks like a lasso, and it looks like it's pulling itself up. I just thought that maybe they're just becoming smarter.
That's possible.
Is this a problem that we should be? The snakes are just becoming much smarter.
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was gonna like literally become a lasso and like swing itself and then wrap.
That's what I
around
thought
something.
so too. It's not nearly as cool as all that, but it's neat.
Yeah. We also have an article that says, in fact, I think people sent us this one. Pigeons saved from death after leg band revealed to be fake.
What does that mean?
Australian authorities initially thought the bird had snuck into the country from the U.S. and feared it was a disease risk.
Even our birds now?
But it turns out it was a fake leg wrap. Joe the pigeon is safe now.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Normally, I want to know more about a story, but I feel like if I learn more, it's not going to be quite as charming.
Yeah, Joe the pigeon's okay. Everything's fine. Wait. I think we got one.
Okay.
Florida man rides airboat on neighborhood streets. What? Wait, airboat?
You know those boats that have like the flat, yeah, you have the swamp boats. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know. I didn't know they were called an airboat.
It's like swamp thing.
Let's see. A Florida man rode his airboat through the streets of his neighborhood on New Year's Eve and threatened to kill people as they were taking him into custody.
Oh my
Deputies
God.
said they were called to Mimosa Avenue.
Well, there's your problem.
Of course. Around 11:30 p.m. Thursday, and saw a man later identified as Joseph Prohaska, 40, riding an airboat on the streets before pulling into a yard. Public information officers said Prohaska knocked over trash cans and was shooting off fireworks during the incident.
It was the 4th of July.
It was New Year's Eve.
No way, it's New Year's. It's New Year's. Yeah.
He's just yelling out like, "Woo, 4th of July!" Like,
it was one of those days.
As deputies were on the scene, they said Prohaska turned the airboat and started to rev the engine to cause a disturbance and mock law enforcement.
Oh, you don't want to mock law enforcement. They don't like that.
Prohaska was then placed under arrest, but began making threats when deputies also tried to take his father into custody, telling them, "I'll kill you if you hurt them." Prohaska is facing charges of disorderly conduct and making threats to a law enforcement officer. I was going to say, how many mimosas do you think this guy drank on Mimosa Avenue?
0 mimosas, a whole bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Not one mimosa was had, but a whole bottle of whiskey for sure. Or at least a 12-pack. I'm going to say a 24-pack of beer.
Oh, yeah, definitely a 24-pack of, like, one of those, like, really terrible beers. Like, what's that? Ice?
Milwaukee's Best.
Yeah, like one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, really bad.
For sure. Yeah, this guy, I don't want to judge people in advance. But if you own an airboat, I'm going to assume you can drink at least a case of beer without getting drunk. I'm just going to assume it.
I would easily. I'd bet money on that.
Yeah, if you own an airboat, you definitely can drink beer. I believe that.
Say, you know what? Couple fun stories there. We learned snakes can lasso up stuff. Joe the Pigeon's okay. And this guy can probably drink a lot as he powers through on his airboat.
That is a couple great stories. You're right. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for listening or watching, however you're enjoying this podcast. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
We've got socials. We got youtube.com/Cox Crendor podcast. All of these go up on the YouTube channel. You can watch or listen to all the old episodes if you want. We also got youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. Just cut off the podcast part, and you can find all the animations. They're fantastic and make us funnier. Also, we're on Spotify. We're on SoundCloud. We're on iTunes. We're on all those places. If you want to check out our own stuff, we got youtube.com/JesseCox, youtube.com/Crendor, twitch.tv/JesseCox, twitch.tv/Crendor. Watch us play weird-ass games. Twitter.com/JesseCox, Twitter.com/Crendor, Instagram.com/NotoriousCox, Instagram.com/Crendor was taken, and yo.
That's it? All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, all right. I didn't know where you're going.
What else
like,
was there?
I don't know. You just sort of like turned into a song. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. And as always, to be continued.